Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Jason, and in today's episode, I'm going to break down why I think Sofi has the potential to 10x from their current market cap of around $15 billion. The stock price has been trading in that $13 to $14 range over the last few weeks, but I think there are 5 really good reasons that this company will be the next 10x stock. Let's get into it. SoFi investors, I really appreciate you guys coming along and hanging out for this video. If you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, it really does help us get into YouTube's algorithm. And if you like this content, consider subscribing to the channel. I break down all things SoFi and the overall market, giving you my best buys each and every month. Okay, here we go, guys. The number one reason, in my opinion, in no particular order, is their CEO, Anthony Notto, right? Chief Operating Officer of Twitter. He worked in investment banking for Goldman Sachs, Chief Financial Officer of the NFL, and he's a graduate of the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton Business School, one of the best business schools in the entire country. I just like his moxie. He's a really down-to-earth guy, right? And in my opinion, he's probably a top 10 CEO in the entire United States, right? Everything he does just makes sense to me when I look at the trajectory of this SoFi company. I'm a huge believer in Anthony Notto. I'm a firm believer in his vision for this company as well. Eventually, Anthony Notto wants this company to be the AWS of fintech, right? Supplying a ton of different financial services to give you a grandiose suite of possibilities for your financial futures, right? I'm just a big fan, man. He's also a graduate of the U.S. Military Academy. He's a veteran. I love Anthony Notto, man. I'm just geek talking about him. And he hires really, really good people along with him, right? The best attribute of any leader, in my opinion, is surrounding people that are just as smart, or if not smarter than you, right? I originally come from the film industry, and every time I hired people, I want experts that are better than me in this field, because ultimately you get a better product at the end of the day if you hire really smart, great people. I love Chris Lapointe, the CFO of the company. I think he's doing a really good job. So my number one reason why I think Anthony Notto has the potential to 10x SoFi from their current market cap is Anthony Notto, right? I think he is one of the better CEOs in the stock market. What he brings to this company, in early days of any company, the CEO is extremely important to the overall success and trajectory of the company. And that's why I love SoFi, because I'm a huge fan of Anthony Notto. That's my first reason. All right, here's reason number 2, guys. A one-stop shop for digital financial services. The check marks here, guys, are the services I currently use being a SoFi member, right? I invest in the SoFi Invest. I use the credit card too. And then what I do, which is amazing, with my small business, I put it all on my SoFi card. And because I have the SoFi Plus, I get a really good rate for my savings. It's right around 3.84% right now. So every time I get my points, you can put it right into your savings. Or what you can do is you can put it in your investment account as well. So you can use your points, which you don't have to pay taxes on, amazing, and then put them in an investment account, right? Or you can put them in your savings account and collect that premium. They pay you each and every month, which I absolutely love. I do bank with them as well. The YouTube channel goes there, and my other small businesses go there as well, and that gets me that SoFi Plus, because the direct deposit gets you the SoFi Plus for free. Absolutely love that. And their customer service is always really good. Anytime there's any hiccups with my card, with potential fraud, they give me a call right away and the issue is resolved in a very timely manner. I love everything that this suite brings to us, guys. It's an overall very impressive portfolio of all these different things that SoFi is doing in this digital financial service realm. This, one of the many businesses that SoFi is running right now. If you take a look at your screen right now, this is the financial services productivity loop. All of these things can benefit the others, right? They want to get you into this ecosystem and kind of sell you on all of these different products, from personal loans to student loans, home loans, SoFi Money, Invest, credit cards, SoFi Protect, the Relay, at work, loan platform, business. I mean, these are all the different ways that this one-stop shop for members delivers for the members and delivers for SoFi and makes them a buttload of cash, right? I love what they're doing. I think that's everything you could ever want from a financial service. SoFi brings it to its members. I'm a huge fan of that. All right, now let's get back to this slide here, right? The next up in my top 5 reasons why I think SoFi can potentially 10x is the growth, man. The growth is super serious, guys. Adjusted net revenue. These are in millions right here, guys, right? So just look where we've come from since 2021. All the way up to the guidance of 3.2 to 3.3 right now. We did what? $771 million in revenue. They're projecting $3.3 billion this year in revenue, guys. So from $1 billion to $3 billion in 4 years is extremely impressive, guys. Every single year, we're adding about $500 million to the top line. Every single year, year over year. It's extremely impressive. I'm very impressed. And it's definitely one of the many reasons why I think this stock has the ability to be a monster in the banking world. Look at the adjusted EBITDA. Again, these numbers are in million. 210 million we did this past quarter in Q1 2025. You extrapolate that over a year, we get, and the guidance is around 895 million. So they're projecting each and every quarter moving forward, it's going to be a little bit more money coming in adjusted EBITDA, right? Year over year growth coming in at 27%. You got to love that. And the adjusted net income. We went from losing a shitload of money in 2021. Each year we just closer and closer. And 2024 was the first year of profitability for SoFi. $227 million in adjusted net income. Now, we did $71 million in adjusted net income in Q1. You extrapolate that. If we can do that or better each and every quarter, we're going to sit around 280 million. But they're guiding between 320 and 330. So they're projecting the next quarter to be around 80 and then 85, then 90. So they're expecting the adjusted net income to continue to grow. I love that. Here comes the members and products, right? The member growth has been nothing but extraordinary, right? From 2021 to 2022, we grew over 50%. And then 22 to 23, 44%. And in the last 2 years, both coming in at 34%, right? We're almost at 11. It's just crazy, man. Like, look at these numbers. Guys, it's absolutely incredible. And these numbers are in thousands, right? So, we're closing in on 11 million members, right? If I do my math right, 11 million members. It's absolutely, guys, what company is growing like this, man, in the banking stratosphere? I don't know any. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to check out other banks that are growing the way SoFi is. Now, we're going to take a look at the products. These numbers are in thousands. The compound annual growth rate is sitting at 54%. Okay, just take a look at this year over year growth. 35%, guys. 15 million products, right? It's impressive. Like, these numbers are nothing short of extraordinary. And if we can continue, and like as these numbers get bigger and bigger and bigger, to continue to grow at 30, 40% is very, very tough to do. And every single quarter, they're just mowing it down, guys. All right, here's the company metrics if you take a closer look at your screen right here. This is the member growth trajectory on this green line here, guys. So it's just something I want to bring to your attention. Year over year growth, in products, 34%. Like quarter over quarter, about 8%, right? Extrapolate that over a year, you're coming in around 32% if you can keep that trajectory up. Lending products up about 6% quarter over quarter. And every facet of their business continues to grow and grow and grow. Year over year growth, 25%, 24.9%. Financial services products, the growth is extraordinary. 8.2% quarter over quarter growth, coming in over 30%. You got to love those numbers, guys. All right, SoFi investors, we're on to the next slide, lending originations. Personal loans is their most successful loan portfolio, right? Straight up, man, like a rocket ship. Woo, baby, I love it. Absolutely love it. Student loans, we saw a dip from 21 to 22. A lot of this had to do with COVID, right? So steep decline and then bang. Look at the recovery, guy. V-shaped recovery. And as you can see, quarter over quarter, monster gains from Q1 2024 to Q1 2025. We're talking 30%. Really, really impressive numbers. So the student loans are coming back, guys. That is great for this business as we continue to grow year over year. And home loans is something I want to see them really focus on. Again, we're in a pretty shitty environment, right? With the high interest rates, housing prices are through the roof. So I do like the growth here from Q1 24 to Q1 25. Almost a double up. So I'm impressed with what they're doing. I want to see them focus on home loans because mortgages are a big, big business. I love that, guys. Diversified revenue is something that's extremely important. They're moving more towards fee-based revenue. As you can see, all the other adjusted net revenue took up 74% and the fees was only 26%. And now we're closing in on 50-50. It's 60-40 right now, pretty much. So, it's really impressive. And if we can see fee-based revenue almost doubled up from 23 to 24, again, fee-based revenue is consistent revenue. It's reliable revenue. And as we continue to grow this, get it more towards 50-50, the sky is the limit for SoFi. Okay, next thing I want to talk about, my fourth reason is crypto coming back to the platform. This current administration seems a little more crypto friendly than the past administration. So I like the potential in the fees, right? If we take a look at Coinbase, guys, this is all the different ways they make money with fees. Buy, sell spreads, debit card fees, advanced trade fees, Coinbase, commerce fees, Lightning Network processing fees. We got 0.1%. We got 1%, 0.4 to 0.6%, 4% on debit card fees. So the fees add up over time, man, when you're talking about thousands, millions, billions of dollars eventually, right? And then that's just Coinbase. Now we're going to take a look at Robinhood. They have PFOF fees, regulatory fees, price differential fees, network fees, man. SoFi can build up their organization with the fees that they potentially want, right? Maybe like a myriad of these two different companies and figure out what fees work the best for their customers. But either way, they're going to be collecting those fees. That's a great way to grow this business overall. The fees on Coinbase are outrageous. If any of you guys use Coinbase, it's gross. I'm new to Coinbase and oh my God, the fees are ridiculous, guys. Okay, here's my last and final reason why I think SoFi has a great potential to 10x. If you take a look at your screen, my new puppy's barking, guys, but I'm going to get through this real quick. SoFi coming in the 141st ranked bank according to market cap in the world, $15.3 billion. A 10x would put them right where Goldman Sachs is, a little bit lower. Goldman Sachs is coming in at $190 billion. They are a top 10 institution, right? So I think SoFi's coming for these guys' lunches, the big dogs, the JP Morgans, the Bank of Americas, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs. I just think that they are so much more user-friendly, SoFi is, than these big banks. And they don't have all the overhead with all these brick and mortars that a lot of these companies have, like Bank of America. All the Bank of Americas you see cost Bank of America money. And SoFi is the beneficiary of not having brick and mortar. So they're going to be able to grow their other platforms because they don't have that huge hindrance on their balance sheet, guys. So there it is, guys. There are my top 5 reasons why I think SoFi stock can 10x. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think SoFi can 10x? And is it a possibility in the next 5, 10, 15 years? I would love to know your comments and your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.